John Capobianco is a senior partner with FleishmanHillard HighRoad. He joins me right now because he's also a smart guy and a conservative, and he studies politics. I want to put the question to you. Everybody watching the show knows that some of the scandals of Justin Trudeau, but he's been elected 3 times as prime minister. And the scandals that most people know about, SNC-Lavalin and, Aga Khan and we and everything else, there's even more that most people don't know about. It came out of Public Works a few weeks ago that he gave a contract to a friend for $237 million during COVID. And it's all, these respirators were all just put in a warehouse. No one touches that man. Is it because he is just Teflon? Is it because of the media? Is it because, the Conservative Party's not doing its job?
I think it's a little bit of all of that, all of the above, quite frankly, Stephen. But I believe that Justin Trudeau has captured, especially when he first came into politics and he became leader of the Liberal Party and he became the Prime Minister beating Stephen Harper, there was such a sense of hope and opportunism, and people really believed in him. So I think there was a sense that they wanted to get rid of Stephen Harper because people go to the election and go to the polls mostly to defeat the government, right? Yeah. In most cases, in some cases. But in this case, it was to defeat the government, but to elect this Justin Trudeau guy. But since then, there was no question that we should have won the election with Andrew Scheer as leader. We should have won that election. And more recently with Aaron O'Toole, we absolutely should have won that one. But we, as a Conservative Party, failed to capture the imagination of Canadians. And I think they wanted to vote for us, ended up saying, well, I'm not sure about them. I might as well go back to the devil I know versus the devil I don't know.
Well, you got more popular votes last time, barely. But it was in the wrong places. And the urban vote wasn't going for you. But usually with scandal-ridden governments, people just say, okay, we're going to hold our nose and we got to get rid of these people. And, many fair observers say this is one of the most corrupt governments ever been in Canada.
I know, and that's why I think there's such an excitement with this current leadership that's going on with the Conservative Party, because they know, certainly conservatives like me know, that the next leader, whoever we pick, will become the next prime minister, because I think Canadians are fed up now. There's such a visceral dislike of Justin Trudeau that we've seen over the course of the last little while that's now fermented, and there's voters who might have voted for him last time who didn't. There were ridings in Ontario that were held by the Liberal Party federally that converted and went to the Conservative Party provincially. And that's going to be one where I suspect they're going to capitalize on in the next federal election.
Do you think Canadians are just too forgiving and too nice as well?
No, I think, I think they want, I've always believed that whenever they vote for the right decision. Sometimes I might disagree with them, but at the end of the day, I think Canadians just want a government that they can believe and trust and know that they're going to look after them. And I think they're fed up with the Liberals because I think that they've seen that that's not happening anymore. There's a sense of entitlement, and they're looking for another party. And I think that our party has a huge opportunity to win that with our new leader.
Well, we'll have to ask the NDP about that one. John Capobianco, thanks very much. 3 minutes. I read the comments that you leave after every show, and I get it. A number of you don't like my glasses. But a number of you saying, when we're asking for money, well, how much money does he need? I do not get a penny for doing this show. I do this show because I believe there has to be an outlet for discussion, analysis, news, Trudeau's $700,000 kitchen, and I wouldn't be there in the mainstream news. I'm asking for money because these guys behind the camera, the crew, they need to get paid to do their job. So, help us. Press subscribe, press PayPal.